Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play a game from the Diamond Mine Baseball. We haven't tried that in a while, from our all-time ELO League. That's what it is. It's been a while since we played it, and I noticed when I did my other videos, I had some comments on the videos for some people who had the ELO season's team set there, greatest teams set, and they actually, it was meant to be played in a certain way, certain tournament way, of which I guess I'm not playing it that way. But anyway, I'm just going to continue to play it the way I started it. I'm just going to keep the series going because I think it's still fun that way. So again, it's, I guess, not the way necessarily the ELO teams, the set was intended to be played, but it's still fun nonetheless, I think, this way. And I think we should get some decent results and some have some fun doing it. And that's the main thing, is that we have fun doing it. So Mr. Brody here is my co-host. And today we have a really good matchup, seeing as the 2018 Boston Red Sox are in the playoffs. In the World Series, I should say. Up 2-1. Last night's game was a long 18-inning game. Unfortunately, they came out on the short end of the stick there. But anyway, tonight is another night. So I figured today on Saturday, before the game tonight, we would play a game for the 1912 Boston Red Sox, which we hadn't played the 1912 Red Sox yet. I would have played the 1918 Red Sox, but I think I already played them in this set. I'm not sure exactly if they are included or if it's the 1916 Red Sox that are included in this. I think it might be the 16 Red Sox, which in case the 1918 Red Sox wouldn't be included because it's one team from, I think, every 3 years or whatever, or 2 years surrounding it. So it wouldn't include it wouldn't include the 1918 Red Sox and the 1916 Red Sox. But anyway, and I'm pretty sure we played one of those, the team that was included there, I think the 1916 Red Sox. But anyway, I thought this was interesting too because they haven't matched up with the 1912 New York Giants. For a second I looked at this and I thought it was the Brooklyn Dodgers, but it's not that they were playing. It's the New York Giants, which we are playing a 1905 replay of, which we have to get back to that series too on Action PC Baseball. But I thought this was a good matchup between two 1912 teams. Again, the Red Sox would win the World Series that year, and I believe this was the World Series matchup, if I'm not mistaken. So, managing the 1912 Red Sox is the player manager Stahl right here. Jake Stahl. He would actually leave after winning the World Series the next year. So he would not be part of the World Series teams later on. So he left, I guess he had some shortfallings or shortcomings with the falling out, I guess you would say, with some of the management and other players and stuff. So he'd leave during the next season. But anyway, so we're going to kind of replay, I guess, one of the games from the series, I guess. So I'm managing the Boston Red Sox, of course, and they'll be at the Polo Grounds here with the New York Giants. And so the lineup for the Red Sox is as follows. You have Smokey Joe Wood on the hill for the Red Sox. He won 34 games in 1912. He is by far and away the best pitcher on the team. I think there was another 20-game winner on the team, but we went with Smokey Joe Wood, of course. So the lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox is going to be as follows. So the third baseman, Larry Gardner, will lead it off, followed by the shortstop, Heine Wagner. Batting third, everybody knows the Hall of Famer Tris Speaker will bat third. Batting cleanup is the manager, Jake Stahl, the first baseman. Batting fifth is going to be Duffy Lewis, the left fielder. Behind the plate is going to be Bill Kerrigan, the catcher. Batting seventh, Harry Hooper, the right fielder. Batting eighth, Steve Yerkes, the second baseman. And on the hill, batting ninth, a very good hitting pitcher, Smokey Joe Wood. So that's the lineup for the Red Sox. On the hill for the New York Giants is going to be Rube Marquard. He had a very fine season. He was 26-11 with a 2.57 earned run average. Pitched 294 and 2/3 innings pitched. Allowed 286 hits. Surrendered 9 homers. Walked 80 and struck out 175. Also had a save. Opponents hit 249 against him with a 300 on-base percentage and I believe a 273 slugging percentage. So for the Red Sox, Larry Gardner will actually the defense behind Marquard is going to be the outfield is going to be DeVore, Snodgrass, and Murray. Let's see here. Murray and Wright is the best fielder there. Very good range and arm. And Snodgrass has fair. I believe that's defense in this game, if I remember right. It's been a while since I played Diamond Mine baseball. But a fair defense with excellent arm in center. And in left, it's DeVore with average in both areas there. DeVore the most error prone, and Murray the most shorthanded in left and right respectively. In the infield, it's Herzog, Fletcher, Doyle, and Merkel. Fred Merkel, the infamous Fred Merkel from Merkel's Boner, which Bleacher Bums Gaming recently did a replay on. Featuring, I believe, his baseball game Glory Days. I think it's baseball, I believe it's called. So check that out. That's a very, very good. I've watched some of it. I haven't watched all of it yet, but that's a very good replay and interesting game. So Herzog is excellent at third. Fletcher very good on at shortstop. Whereas Doyle is only fair at second and Merkel average at first. Fletcher the most error prone at shortstop. Myers behind the plate is average with a fair arm. And Marquard is a very good fielding pitcher with, I guess, an excellent, I want to say, pickoff move and an excellent, very short-handed. So that is the defense for the New York Giants. The 1912 New York Giants. So without further ado, let's get this game underway. So Gardner steps into the box in 1912. He hit .315 with 3 homers and 86 runs batted in and .383 on base percentage. Walked 56 times and struck out 41. So here's the 2-2 pitch by Marquard as he looks in for the sign from Myers. Gardner hits a high drive to right. He got that one. Back goes Murray. And this one is out of here. So the first batter of the game, Larry Gardner, homers to right field. And the Boston Red Sox are on the board first with the first batter of the game as Larry Gardner hits one out of the park. I was debating whether or not to put Gardner or Wagner to bat first, and I think we made the right choice here with Gardner as he leads off with a homer. So next up is going to be Heine Wagner. He's the shortstop, and he hit .274 with 2 homers and 68 runs batted in. Has a .358 on-base percentage. Walked 62 times and struck out 49. So Marquard looks in for the sign from Myers. Nods his head. Here's the 2-2 pitch again. Off-speed pitch grounded over to third. Herzog backhand and grab. Juggles and drops it. Grabs it to first. And just gets him. So Herzog is able to recover and retire Wagner for out number 1. So now up the Hall of Famer Tris Speaker had an excellent season in 1912. Hit .383. With 10 homers and 90 runs batted in. Back then, 10 home runs in a year was significant, probably the same as hitting 30 or 40 nowadays. 90 runs batted in. Walked 82 times and only struck out 12 times in 580 at-bats. unbelievable. Definitely one of the best seasons ever as far as strikeouts to at-bats ratio. So basically struck out once every probably around 50 plus at-bats. So excellent eye did Speaker have. And he had an on-base percentage of .464. So Marquard looks in for the sign from Myers. Lefty on lefty. Here's the windup and the pitch. Speaker gets a ground ball to the right side. Doyle with the grab. Throws over for the out. So 2 down now after the home run by Gardner. Next up, the player manager, Jake Stahl. Good hitter in and of himself. Hit .301 back in 1912 in 326 at-bats, 3 homers and 60 runs batted in. 31 walks and 28 strikeouts. .372 on base percentage. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to the left side in front of Fletcher. Sets himself and throws over for out number 3. But damage is done as the Gardner is able to hit the 2-2 pitch out of the park to right field and Boston is on the board first. So the lineup for the hometown New York Giants is going to be Josh DeVore. Next up will be Larry Doyle, the second baseman. Behind the plate, Chief Myers, an excellent hitting catcher, hit .358 back in 1912. He actually attended Dartmouth College in New Hampshire, which I looked up at, which I saw as I was looking up, trying to find a picture for him on Baseball Reference. Noticed that. So he had a fine career. This is early on in his career. So Chief Myers behind the plate. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Red Murray. An excellent fielding right fielder. Also not bad hitter. He'll bat cleanup. And Fred Merkle, despite his reputation in baseball history, in baseball lore and history, he is actually a very good hitter. Hit .309 back in 1912, helping the Giants to the World Series. He'll play first. Center fielder Fred Snodgrass will bat 6th and play center, of course, as you just said. Batting 7th is going to be Buck Herzog. I don't think he's any relation to Whitey Herzog, the future manager of the Royals and the, I believe, Cardinals. So he plays third base. Batting 8th. Good fielding and hitting shortstop Art Fletcher. And on the mound batting 9th is going to be Rube Marquard, who's also not too bad of a hitting pitcher. So that is the lineup for the New York Giants. The defense behind Wood is going to be, in the outfield, is going to be Lewis, Speaker, and Hooper. Lewis and Speaker, excellent defenders and excellent arms in left and center. Hooper average, but with an excellent arm. So overall, a very good outfield. Very sure-handed overall. In the infield, it's going to be Gardner, Wagner, Yerkes, and Stahl. All average, except for Gardner, who's very good at third. A lot of errors. They will commit a lot of errors, though, as you can see by their error ratings. Behind the plate, Kerrigan is very good with an average arm. And Wood, excellent also all around and very sure-handed. So Josh DeVore steps into the box. He hit .375 with 2 homers and 37 runs batted in. Smokey Joe Wood had excellent stats in 1912. I believe he probably would have won the Cy Young Award had it been around. He was 34-5 with a 1.91 earned run average, 344 innings pitched, only 267 hits allowed, only 2 home runs, walking 82 and striking out 258. Also had 1 save. Opponents hit just 216 against him. On base percentage 272 and slugging him just 221. So very, very good year for Smokey Joe Wood. Definitely earned his nickname that year. And 1 run may be enough for the Red Sox. So, all right, so we're going to believe we do the quick 1-1 here. So DeVore steps into the box. Here's the 1-2 pitch. DeVore swings at the pitch in the dirt. Kerrigan scoops it on a hop and tags DeVore in the box for the strikeout. So Smokey Joe Wood has his first strikeout on the first batter. So Larry Doyle up now. Hit .330 in 1912 with 10 homers and 90 runs batted in. So an excellent season. Similar to Tris Speaker's stats. Quite high as average, but definitely has the power numbers there. Walked 56 times, struck out only 20. And 558 at bats. So very similar strikeout numbers too. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Doyle hits one to left center field. Lewis will get to it on 2 hops. And Doyle will be on with a single. So 1-out single for Doyle. Doyle is definitely a threat to steal. So Stahl will hold him on. And we'll throw over to first. And Doyle is back ahead of the tag. So here's a delivery. Doyle gets a signal. Jump. Doyle didn't get a good jump. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. So 0-1 the count. Doyle moves off first. 0-1 on Myers. Here's the pitch. Doyle gets signal to steal. Didn't get a good jump again. Myers lets go by for strike 2. So Myers quickly in the hole. Actually, let's go over Chief Myers' stats. The catcher hit .358 with 6 homers, 54 runs batted in. .441 on base percentage. Walked 47 times, struck out only 20 times and 371 at bats. So let's throw over to first. Quick move to first. Stahl applies the tag and he's back safely. So here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So Myers goes down on strikes. Second K for Smokey Joe Wood. That'll bring up Red Murray. Hit .277 with 3 homers, 92 runs batted, 27 walks, 45 strikeouts. So Doyle gets his lead off first. Wood looks over, looks in for the sign, kicks and delivers. 2-2 pitch. Murray tries to check his swing. Kerrigan motions the first base umpire, says he went around. So Wood gives up a single, but strikes out the side. And after 1 full, it's Boston 1 and New York nothing.
Alrighty, at the top of the second, the Boston Red Sox will have Lewis, Kerrigan, and Hooper if anybody gets on Yerkes against Marquard. Duffy Lewis is a left fielder hitting .284 with 6 homers and 109 runs batted in. Very productive year. 55 strikeouts and 52 walks. Marquard looks in for the sign from Myers. Here's the windup in the pitch. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Lewis goes down on strikes. First strikeout by Rube Marquard today. Next up is Bill Kerrigan, the catcher. He hit .263 with 24 runs batted in, 38 walks, 28 strikeouts. Marquard looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Fletcher. Up with it easily. And throws him out for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the top of the second. Brings up the right fielder, Harry Hooper. Hooper hit .242 with 2 homers, 53 runs batted in. 66 walks and 36 strikeouts. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Kick and delivery. Hooper checks his swing. And Myers appeals to third base umpire. He holds up. And Hooper will draw the 2-out walk. So Hooper, an excellent runner, but only average base stealer, will be held on by Merkel. York's up now with 2 down. Steve York's .252 hitter with 42 runs batted in. 41 walks, 22 strikeouts. Marquard looks in for the sign from Myers. Looks over to Hooper. Kicks and delivers. Quick throw over to first. Hooper frozen for an inkling there. Then he gets back. So Hooper makes it back safely. Another throw over. Hooper steps back in safely. Lead a little shorter now for Hooper. Here's the pitch by Marquard. 2-1 pitch. Pop to shallow center. Long one for Snodgrass. And hangs up there. And he'll make the catch for out number 3. So ahead to the bottom of the second with Boston up 1-0. It'll be Merkel, Snodgrass, and Herzog against Smokey Joe Wood, who struck out the side, giving up 1 hit. So Merkel, 309 hitter with 11 homers, 84 runs batted in. 42 walks and 70 strikeouts. So Merkel was prone to the K. That's a lot of strikeouts for back in 1912. On base percentage, .374. Wood looks in for the sign from Kerrigan. Here's the windup in the pitch. 2-1 pitch. Little looper to shallow center. Speaker meanders in. 1 away and makes the catch. So Speaker was playing shallow. Is able to get to the ball for out number 1. So next up, the center fielder Fred Snodgrass, .269 hitter. 3 homers, 69 runs batted in. Also struck out quite a bit, 65 strikeouts, 70 walks, .362 on base percentage. Full count now on Snodgrass. Here's the windup in the pitch. Throws over to payoff pitch, hit down to Yakes, throws over to first for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the New York second. Brings up Buck Herzog, the third baseman. .263 hitter with 2 homers and 47 runs batted in. 57 walks, 34 strikeouts, .350 on base percentage. Another full count. Here's the delivery by Wood. And he's going to issue his first walk. So Herzog on with a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Art Fletcher, the shortstop. .282 hitter with a homer and 57 runs batted in. 16 walks, 29 strikeouts, .330 on base percentage. And Wood will throw over to first. And Herzog dives head first, the tag. And he's in there back safely. Just made it back. Pitch is on its way. Herzog is going. Is in there for a strike. Kerrigan throws. And Herzog is caught stealing, so Kerrigan throws out Herzog, and that will end the inning. So after 2 full, it remains 1-0 Red Sox. Wood up to the plate now. Wood, an excellent hitter. .290 average. Homer and 13 runs batted in. 11 walks and 15 strikeouts. Also .348 on base percentage. So Wood steps in the box. Marquard looks in for the sign from Myers. Nods his head. Slugged a long way to center. Snodgrass turns the wrong way, and it's off the wall. So Wood will be on with a leadoff double. So Wood showing his power there. Almost hits one out. And he's on with a leadoff double, trying to help his own cause here. Red Sox trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Brings up Gardner, who started the game off with a home run.
Gardner hit just 3 home runs during the season. So Marquard looks in for the sign, looks back at the 1-0 runner Wood, nods his head, working out of the stretch now, kicks and delivers, 2-1 pitch. Marquard offers, good save by Myers on the pitch that was really high. So 3-1 count now. Gardner back in the box, 3-1 pitch. Marquard comes home, bounces to the second baseman. On the third, Hop Doyle has it, and Wood moves over to third as Gardner is thrown out on the fielder's choice. So, fly ball could get the run home now with 1 out and run on third. Heine Wagner up now. Wagner 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wood gets his lead. 2-1 pitch. Lifted out to center. Left center. DeVore is in there with Snodgrass. Snodgrass will make the catch. Snodgrass has an excellent arm. And Wood's poor speed. We're going to hold him there. So Wood will hold at third. So 2 down now. For Tris Speaker. Chance to put the Red Sox further in the lead with it. Marquard looks in for the sign. Shakes off a sign. Gets what he likes. Nods his head. Looks at the runner. Kicks and delivers. Speaker 0 for 1 on the day. Pitch on the way. Line drive. Speaker comes through with a base hit. Run scoring single to the left center. So the Red Sox add to the lead now 2-0. And Speaker gets the RBI. I think we might have Speaker try to steal here. As Myers only has a fair arms, and Speaker's very good at stealing. Excellent at getting a jump, so Merker will hold him on. Stahl up now. Stahl 0 for 1 on the day. There's the pitch. Speaker didn't get a good jump. Screwball catches the knees for strike 1. Let's try again, one more time. 0-1 pitch on Stahl. Speaker again doesn't get a good jump. Takes a fastball strike, so 0-2 now. So Stahl quickly in the hole. The 0-2 pitch. As he throws over to first. Speaker back safely. 2-2 pitch now on Stahl. It's in there for strike 3. Catches the inside corner for the strikeout. Stahl doesn't agree with the call. And yells something at the home plate umpire. But that'll do it for the Red Sox in the top of the third. So we'll head to the bottom of the third with the Red Sox now up 2-0 on the RBI single by Tris Speaker. So it'll be Fletcher, Marquard, and top of the order DeVore against Wood. Fletcher was at the plate when... Is it Snodgrass that got thrown out? No, Herzog got thrown out, I believe. Here's the pitch. Fletcher shows bunt. Bunted back to the pitcher. Picked up by Wood. Hard throw. And Fletcher is out number 1. So Fletcher makes a bid to get on base with a bunt. And Wood's able to make the play. So Marquard up now. Marquard a .219 hitter. 8 runs batted in. 7 walks, 17 strikeouts in 96 at-bats. He steps in against Wood. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a big chopper. Stabbed by Wood. And he throws the first for the out. So 2 outs quickly here in the bottom of the third. Top of the order, DeVore up now. He struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Wood peers in. Here's the pitch. And he swung and a miss for strike 3. So Wood gets his 4th K. Second time DeVore has gone way of the K. And we'll head to the fourth with the Red Sox up 2-0. So it'll be Lewis, Kerrigan, and Hooper if anybody gets on Yerks here in the top of the fourth. Fans here are pretty quiet, as they know how good Wood is. As 2 runs may be more than enough. So Lewis struck out in his first at bat. Count even 1-1. Marquard comes to the plate. Bounce to the left side. Fletcher grabs it and fires routinely the first for out number 1. That'll bring up Kerrigan. Kerrigan 0 for 1 on the day. Marquard looks in for the sign, kicks and delivers. Gets a hold of one here into the alley in right center. Murray has a beat on it and makes the grab in stride. So a nice running catch by Murray, showing his good range for out number 2. That'll bring up Harry Hooper, who walked his first at bat. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball away. Hooper reaches, swings, and misses. So Hooper will go down on strikes for out number 3. So up to 3.5, it's Boston 2 and New York 0. Wood back out on the hill. He'll face Doyle, Myers, and Murray. Doyle singled in his first at-bat. Three-two pitch. Wood works. Doyle checks his swing. Kerrigan appeals to third base umpire. He says he held up, so he'll draw the base on balls. Second walk given up by Wood. So leadoff runner is on for the Giants and bring up Chief Myers, who struck out in his first at-bat. Myers could represent the tying run, could tie this up with one swing of the bat. Hit 6 homers back in 1912. Struck out in his first at-bat. Doyle being held by Stahl. Here's the pitch. Myers swings and misses. Throw down. And Doyle is out, so Kerrigan throws out his second base runner. So 0-1 the count now. Now with 1 out, the base is empty. 2-strike pitch. Myers tries to lay off. Kerrigan appeals to first. The ump says he went too far, and it'll be a strikeout. So that will bring out number 2. That'll bring up Red Murray. Murray struck out against Wood his first time up, 1 of 5 Ks. Wood back on the rubber, pitch on the way. Hard up the middle. Wagner moves to his left, gloves it. Throws across. Very close play, and Murray crosses the bag just ahead of the throw, so Murray will get himself an infield single. That'll bring up Merkel with 2 down. Merkel 0 for 1 on the day. Wood looks in for the sign from Kerrigan. Looks at the runner. Kicks and delivers. Murray gets signal to seal. Didn't get a good jump. Merkel takes a fastball for strike 1. So 0-1 the count on Merkel. Count 0-1. Wood pitches to Merkel. Murray's on the move. It hits him. So Merkel is hobbling around. The pitch hit him on the leg, but looks like he'll be okay. So he'll trot down the first. So it'll put runners on first and second with 2 down. So the Giants have the tying runs on with 2 down. It'll bring up Snodgrass. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Wood looks in for the sign. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 2 on and 2 out. Wood toes the rubber. 2-2 pitch. Bouncer to Gardner. Takes it in and beats Murray to the bag for out number 3. So the Giants threaten but do not score. And after 4 full, it remains 2-0 Boston. So Marquard back out on the hill for inning number 5. Yerks will lead it off. Yerks 0 for 1 on the day.
Infield pop-up back in the second. Here's the 0-1 count. Marquard offers. Easy fly about to left. Devore's there. Shy of the warning track. And hauls it in for out number 1. That'll bring up Wood. Wood doubled his first time up. Came around the score. On a single by Wagner. By Speaker. So Wood into the box. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Payoff pitch. Clothesline to right center. Snodgrass is running for it. And picks it off on the dead run. So a nice running catch by Snodgrass to rob Wood of his second hit of the day. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. Brings up top of the order Gardner. He's 1 for 2 with a homer. Homer to lead off the game. 3-2 pitch. On the ground. Fletcher. From the hole. And gets him. So nice, strong throw by Fletcher for out number 3. So halfway through, it's the Red Sox 2 and the Giants nothing. So it'll be bottom third of the order against Wood. He's thrown 62 pitches so far. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up the shallow center. York's the closest, and he can't get to it. It's going to fall in for a single. So, hit into no man's land. So, leadoff runner is on for the Giants. Herzog occasionally will steal a bag. He's already been thrown out once today. Throw over to first. Wood whirls around, throws to first. Quick move. And Herzog's back to the bag standing. Wood eyes Herzog. Here's the pitch to Fletcher. Herzog is going. Dribbled foul. Off the catcher's equipment and rolls slowly to the backstop. So 0-1 the count now on Fletcher. Wood from the set position. 1 strike pitch to Fletcher. Wood pops him up. Between first and second. Yerkes comes in off the dirt and makes the grab. As Herzog trots back to first. So 1 down now. Trying to pick off. As the pitcher comes to bat. Quick throw to first. Herzog is back. Let's see here. I think Marquard may lay down a bunt here. But challenge the hitter. And we'll play in at the corners. Pitch on the way. Marquard shows bunt. Marquard drops the bunt. Third base side. And it goes foul. So 0-1 count now. Corners are playing in once again. Gardner and Stahl. 0-1 pitch. Herzog gets signal to field. Didn't get a good jump. Came in on the hands at 95 miles an hour. So 0-2 now the count. Gardner and Stahl move back a bit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's grounded between first and second. Yerkes range far to his left. Dives. Takes it in. Can't get it out of his glove. And Marquard is on with an infield hit as Herzog moves into scoring position. So they're going to call that a hit. So first and second with just 1 down. As Carey goes up to talk to it. Goes back behind the plate. And top of the order, Devore up now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout victim twice. Here it comes. 1 in the dirt. Rebounding back in front of the plate and Wood quickly in to grab it. As the runners hold. So 1-0 count now. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Smokey works. It's a roller out to second.
Infield pop-up. Wait, roller out to second and an infield pop-up. What the heck happened there? That was a little confusing in the text there. Oops. Everybody on the ball, no one's covering. And on infield foul-up. Oh, infield foul-up. Okay, I thought I said pop-up. Infield foul-up, so the Red Sox look confused on that one. That's going to load the bases with one down. So that'll bring up Doyle. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Infield playing back in double play depth. Hoping for 2. Here's the pitch. Bounding ball. Right side of the hole. Yerkes gloves it. Wagner for 1. Cross the first. And Doyle beats it out. So that Herzog will come in the back door from third. And it's a 2-1 game now. So they do get the middle runner. But New York gets on the board. 2-1 now. And the dangerous Chief Myers up now. Wood's got to be careful with him. He has struck him out twice today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and he gets him for the third time. But the Giants do get on the board. The fielder's choice. And it's a 2-1 game as we head to the 6th. So Red Sox looking to get that run back. It'll be Wagner, Speaker, and Stahl if anybody gets on Lewis. Marquard looks in for the sign. Here's the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Marquard comes home. A line drive. Caught by diving Herzog. So a nice diving catch by Herzog for out number 1. It's going to bring up Tris Speaker. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Speaker steps in the box. Marquard looks in for the sign. Nods head, kicks and delivers. 2-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle. Doyle to his right. Has it. And makes the catch for out number 2 of the line. The sinking liner. So 2 down now with the bases empty for Stahl. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Quickly in the hole. Pops it up. All 4 fielders are in. Fletcher has the high hand. And makes the catch and back of the mound for out number 3. So ahead to the home half of the 6th with the score of the Red Sox 2 and the Giants 1. So Murray will lead it off for the Giants in the home half of the 6th. It's 1 for 2 on the day. Wood up to 80 pitches through 5 innings. Here's the windup and the pitch. Infield hit his last appearance. Wood takes it on sign from Kerrigan. 3-2 on the way. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 swinging. So Wood gets his 6K of the day. And is 1 gone in the 6th. So Merkel up now. Merkel 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch. Back in the 4th. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Poked out to center. Speaker scarcely has to move and has it for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the 6th. And I'll bring up Fred Snodgrass, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Woods ready. Pitch to Snodgrass. Tries to get a bunt for a base hit. Bunted in dirt, foul. So 2-2 delivery to Snodgrass. Wood comes to the plate. Gets one in left field. And the ballpark will hold it. And Lewis will make the grab for the 3rd out. So we head to the 7th inning with the Red Sox up by a score of 2-1. Duffy Lewis to lead it off. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Merkel back out there again. He's got 83 pitches, 650 of them strikes. Infield playing in at the corners. Full count. And Merkel and Lewis will draw a walk. So the leadoff runner is on for the Red Sox. Lewis not a threat to steal. It'll be a Bill Kerrigan. And I think we're going to have Kerrigan bunt here. So Kerrigan steps in the right-hander's box. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch on the way. Sacrifice is on. Boston's looking to extend their lead. Bunted hard to Merkle. He goes to second. And he gets the lead runner. So the sacrifice does not work. And Kerrigan will be on the fielder's choice. So 1 down now for Harry Hooper. Hooper 0 for 1 with a walk. Marquard looks in for the sign. Merkle holding on Kerrigan. Here's the windup and the pitch. 1-0 pitch. Hooper struck out in his last at bat. Ball 1 delivery. Breaking ball hit on the ground up the middle. Fletcher comes across. He's up with it. Feeds the Doyle at second over to first. And Hooper beats it out. So Hooper will reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs now with a run on first for Yerks. Yerks hitless on the day. 1-0 pitch. Hit out to right field. And the side is retired as Murray makes the catch. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. With the Red Sox on top by a run. Wood's back out there. 93 pitches now through 6. And batting from Herzog is going to be Moose McCormick. McCormick at .333 hitter and 39 at bats. 8 runs batted in, 6 walks and 9 strikeouts. .422 on base percentage. So Wood looks in for the sign. The lefty McCormick in the box. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. So McCormick goes down on strikes. And Wood gets his 8th K of the day. So 1 down in the 7th. Bring up Art Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And via pinch hitter for Fletcher, it's going to be Beals Becker. Beals Becker is .264 hitter on 6 homers, 58 runs batted in, 54 walks and 34 strikeouts, .354 on base percentage. Another lefty. Pitch to Becker. Becker with a surprise bunt, and he bunts it foul. So here's the 1-2 pitch now. Here, Becker swings and misses. So both pinch hitters strike out to begin the 7th. And let's see if they're going to have Marquard pitch or if he's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. Yep. And that will be it for Marquard as his day is done. So he can lose it, cannot win it. And it's going to be Tilly Schaefer. Schaefer, a .288 hitter. 163 at bats with 23 runs batted in, 30 walks, 19 strikeouts, .408 on base percentage. Another lefty. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Wood stares in. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Spotted on the outside corner, and Wood gets the call. So Wood strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Now has 9 Ks on the day. Actually, 10 Ks, I think that is. I believe that makes it 10 Ks on the day now. Yes. So Wood still looking good after 7. And he will hit for himself here. As we head to the top of the 8th, the Red Sox clinging to a 1-run lead. And it's going to be Jeff Tesseru. Or Tesseru. Tesseru with a 17-7 record. In 1912 with a 1.96 earned run average, so excellent stats. 243 innings, 177 innings pitched, He's running 2 home runs, 106 walks, though, and 119 strikeouts, so he can be wild. Opponents hit just 199 off of him, 292 on base percentage, with a 206 slugging. So let's see what Wood can do today. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball on the left field line. Coming in, diving DeVore. And they called him out. The umpire says he made the catch. They're going to look at it here in the booth. It looks somewhat questionable, but there is no instant replay back then. So that will go as a catch. Looks like he might have trapped it, but it'll go as a catch. Route number 1. Wood not happy with that one. As he goes back to the dugout. So top of the order, Gardner here. He homered to lead off the game. Tesser looks in for the sign. Here's the windup in the pitch. 2-2 pitch. Here's a blast. Center field and deep. And over the head of Snodgrass. Gardner will go round second, going for 3, and he'll get it. So Gardner with his second extra base hit of the day. This time a triple, a 1-out triple. As he hit that one to the deepest part of the park. As Miss Maggs is out there letting us know her displeasure. She's out in the hallway there. But we're going to continue with the game. And we'll get her shortly. Alright, so Wagner up now with a chance to add to the Red Sox lead with a base hit. Wagner 0 for 3 on the day. Do we pinch hit? Let's see what we got here. Who do we have for lefties? Do we have any lefties here? Let's see. How do we tell how they bat? I forgot to tell how we bat. Oh, lefty right there. Wait, bats lefty, okay. Alright, how about Thomas? These must be all lefties over here. Yeah, so these must be the righties over here. Alright, so let's see here. What position does Wagner play? He plays shortstop. We're gonna make sure we have somebody that can play shortstop. He's only a 200 hitter, so he won't be him. Definitely won't be him the pinch hit. Yeah, not any better. Let's see if he can play short. He can play short. Doesn't have that many appearances there, though. Ooh, he's a 308 hitter. And he can play short. Not a very good shortstop, though. Poor. Alright, let's see if we can get anybody else. Let's see what Wagner's fielding is. He's average. See if anybody else can play short and be halfway decent. Krug is definitely not any good. He could pinch hit, though. He's poor at shortstop, too. I don't think we're going to have anybody here. Ooh, I think this is who we just checked. Yep. Katie Bradley. Oh. Second base. And see if any one of these guys can play short. Nope, he's a catcher. And Hendrickson. Tennerfield. Nope. So we are going to leave Wagner in just because nobody else can play. He's only average, but I don't want to put a poor person at shortstop. Any other position I might consider it, but definitely not shortstop or center field. Okay. All right, so Wagner up there 0 for 3. He'll try to get the run home here. Number 2 hitter Wagner now. Infield in at the corners. Gardner moves off third. The pitch. It's popped up. This will not do it. Somebody better take charge. Doyle does. And I'll be out number 2. So Tris Speaker up now. See if he can get a second RBI of the day. As Myers goes up to talk to Tessrue. Goes back behind the plate. Here's a 3-1 pitch to Speaker. Gardner takes his lead, 3-1. And Speaker gets it done with a single to center. So Speaker comes through in the clutch once again and gives the Red Sox a 3-1 lead. So Speaker with 2 RBIs now on the day. Alrighty, so Tris Speaker comes through in the clutch to give the Red Sox a 3-1 lead. So Stahl up now. Speaker gets his lead off first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tresser deals. It's in the dirt. Murray gets behind it. And it's off his chest protector, rolling towards the dugout. Speaker moves up a base. I was just thinking about having Speaker steal, but that'll work too. So, Stahl looking to add to the Red Sox lead. So Stahl looks in for the sign. Tessrue looks in for the sign. Looks at the runner, kicks and delivers. Speaker gets his lead, 2-1 pitch. Chopped to Doyle. Underhand toss to Merkel. And that'll do it. But the Red Sox get a run on the RBI single by Tris Speaker after the triple by Gardner. So Gardner and Speaker, the heroes of the day offensively for the Red Sox. And we'll head to the 9th with Wood looking to the bottom of the 8th, sorry. Wood pitch count up to 107. So here's the windup and the pitch by Wood. Devore, top of the lineup, and will bat now. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Swung and skied to shallow left, charging it as Lewis. Still coming. And he's there and makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 down now for Larry Doyle. Doyle 1 for 2 on the day. Also walked once. 2-2 pitch. Smokey deals. High fly out to center. Big part of the yard. Coming in a few trips as Speaker. And makes the catch. Few steps. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up Chief Meyer, who struck out 3 times against Wood. 1-1 pitch on the way. A little chopper up the middle. Wagner crosses over. In front of Yerkes. Time to throw out the catcher for out number 3. So the Giants go in order. So head to the 9th with the Red Sox up by 2. It'll be Lewis, Kerrigan, and Hooper again for the Red Sox. Up against Tessrue out for his second inning of work. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Lewis fans on the pitch that hit the plate. Trapped nicely by Myers as he tags Lewis for the strikeout. So 1 down now. The Red Sox 9th. Brings up Bill Kerrigan, who's 0 for 3. 2-2 pitch. Hard liner. And Groh picks it off before it can get to left field for out number 2. So Harry Hooper up now with 2 outs and the base is empty. Hooper 0 for 2 with a walk. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Hooper lays off the pitch for ball 4. So Hooper's on with second walk of the day. And that'll bring up Yerkes, who's hitless on the day. Snap throw to first. Hooper's frozen for inkling there, but he gets back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tessrue offers. Rip to center. Snodgrass won't get to it. Plays it on 2 hops, and Hooper is rounding second. He's already at scoring position now. So he's going to hold, though. So that'll put up runners at first and second for Smokey Joe Wood with a chance to pad the lead here. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Tessrue deals. Low and away for ball 4, and that'll load the bases. And it'll bring up the top of the order Gardner, who's already homered and tripled so far in this game. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Quickly in the hole is Gardner. 2-strike delivery. High fly down the left field line. Devore's on the move. Foul territory. and makes the running catch. So holds it to a 2-run lead. That's a big catch as the fans applaud theirs. So Smokey Joe Wood tries to come in to try to get a complete game here. Giants down by 2. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen, but Wood up to 118 pitches, 79 strikes. It'll be Murray, Merkel, and Snodgrass, the heart of the order, if anybody gets on Gros. Murray up to the plate now, 1 for 3 on the day. He struck out twice, also had a single. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Wood's pitch to Murray. Let up pitch, rolled to the side, hustling in his Yorks, picks it, fires it. Close play, and Murray just out. So Murray not happy with that. He thought he beat it out, but that's out number 1. So to bring up Fred Merkel. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Also hit by a pitch. Steps into the box. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and Wood gets his 11th K of the day. And the Giants are down to their last out. So to bring up Snodgrass, hitless on the day. And they're going to pinch hit for Snodgrass. They're going to bring in George Burns. Not the George Burns, the actor, but George Burns, the ball player. Although he could have been that old by... he could have been born back then. So Burns comes on as a pinch hitter. Burns, 294 hitter, 51 at-bats. 3 runs batted in, 8 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So here's the pitch by Wood. 3-2 pitch on the way. On the inside corner. And that will do it. So Wood ends the game just like he started it with a strikeout. And the Red Sox prevail by a score of 3-1. All right, so let's check out the box score. If I remember how to do it. Let's see. Where is the box score? Right there. Alrighty, so Mr. Brody and I will check out the box score now. So the Red Sox prevail. 1912 Red Sox over the 1912 Giants. 3-1. Hopefully the Boston Red Sox will also prevail tonight and take a 3-1 series lead. Would be nice. So Smokey Joe Wood comes as advertised. Gets the win. Pitches a complete game, allowing him just 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks and 12 Ks. 131 pitches, 87 of them strikes. Marquard gets the loss, 0-1. 7 innings pitched. Pitched really well, too. He only allowed 3 hits. Unfortunately, 1 was a home run. Another was a triple. And actually, no, it wasn't a triple. That was that was by Tesru. But anyway, allows only 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. 96 pitches, 57 of them strikes. Tesru came on and pitched 2 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks and a strikeout. 44 pitches, 25 strikes. Well, the Red Sox, Gardner, who is... I'm going to give Gardner, I think, player of the game there. Led off the game with a home run. Also scored 2 runs. Wagner 0 for 4 on the day. Tris Speaker 2 for 4 with a pair of RBI singles to center. Stahl 0 for 4. Lewis 0 for 3. Kerrigan 0 for 4. Hooper was 0 for 2. Yerkes was 1 for 4. And Smokey Joe Wood, helping out his own cause, was 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. For the Giants, DeVore was 1 for 4. Doyle was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Myers 0 for 4. Murray 1 for 4. Merkel 0 for 3, as was Snodgrass. Burns 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Herzog was 1 for 1 with a run scored. McCormick 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Gros came in, I believe, came into third base. I don't think he got an at bat. Fletcher 0 for 2. Becker's pinch hitter 0 for 1. Teru came in to pitch. He did not get in the bat. Marquard was 0 for 2, 1 for 2. And Schaefer 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. So the 1912 Red Sox defeat the 1912 New York Giants here at the Polo Grounds. And let's check out the score sheet in case anybody would like to do that. If I can get back here. There we go. Score sheet. So there's your score sheet. And the game log. And there's the game log. All right, so let's check out the standings here. We haven't looked at these in a while. So it looks like we're nearing close to the, well, we still got a few more games left in day 1 here. And again, these are the games on the right here. So we played a game from the right here, Division 2. So we just have 2 more games left there. Looks like 3 more games in Division 1. So 3, 5. 3 games in Division 3. So 8. And then 4 games in Division 4, so 12. So we'll probably play a game from Division 4, just try to even things up a little bit. So let's see. So these are your choices for the next game here. Let's see. So it's going to be, let's see what we can get to play here. So we have the 2013 Red Sox against the 2009 New York Yankees. That's one of the choices there. Let's check out the other one here. 1929 Philadelphia. Trying to find out where this is. Oh, we also have the 1993 Atlanta against the 1929 Philadelphia. No, wait. Hold on here. 1993 Atlanta against 1929 Chicago Cubs. It's another possibility there. Let's check out what other possibilities here, as I'm getting a headache for Mags out there. I'll let her in a second. All right, 1931. Oh, here we go. And then we got the 1931 St. Louis Cardinals against the 1940 Cincinnati Reds. And then the other one left over is got to be 1998 Houston at... See if I can find that one here. Yep, 1998 Houston hosting the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics. So if there's any one of those games you want to see, let me know. If not, I'll just pick one of them. Probably be the non-Red Sox one. I'll pick just do something a little different. So that is it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Game. My co-host Mr. Brody, along with Purple Monkey and Blue Duck and Blue Penguin. And another game from Digital Diamond Baseball, All-Time ELO League. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, God bless, and go Red Sox. Bye-bye now.